everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue, and I am back for another Black Ink Crew New York review, you guys. Okay, a lot happened in this episode, and I need to get this done as quickly as possible. I love you guys for being patient with me, and let's just get right into it. So, there's a new 113th. Yes, Melody finally, shout out to Just Larry's, got all of the construction and renovation and design done at the 113th shop. Okay, it is a grand unveiling. And everybody's excited, everybody's happy, but Walt, who has to hate in some way, shape, or form. Now, Lyric informed me that it is the job of the manager to foresee construction of said managed business. I did not know that. I thought that the managers came in after construction most of the time, and that the owners were the ones who decided what happened in a certain business as far as how it was supposed to look and things of that nature. But Lyric told me that I was wrong, okay? So I'm just gonna go ahead and believe my husband and let them have this one. And just like that on cue, C's and Skye, poof pow, they appear. And after all the phone calls, C's thought that they was coming to save the day, but the shop looks good. And I'm just like, so you needed Skye to come to save the day? Okay, y'all, I'm not even gonna waste my time. Let's just go ahead and talk about this Duchess interview because I want to talk about it. She was on the Breakfast Club yesterday morning so that she could clear some things up. And what she was clearing up was the interview that C's did, maybe 2 weeks ago. And basically, she wants us to know that this whole lawsuit thing is a lie. She knows that she was not married to him, and when she gave him the ring back, she forfeited any right to half of his possessions. She is totally clear about that, okay? So, let's retract that statement, C, saying that she was trying to sue you, because she wasn't trying to sue you. At least that's what she says, and I believe her, okay? I believe her. After watching her interview and thinking about some of the things that C said and how he can be sometimes, she was probably right about this situation. That does not mean the bitch is always right, though. Okay, she even said that none of the places that they live in are real. She says that the show isn't real, that they were trying to give her a choice of whether to get engaged, get married, or break up. And they decided to break up, okay? Now, the breakup is real, but you can tell that she's still hurt and she still loves him, and he's still hurt and he still loves her. But this reality TV show machine is fucking over their relationship and basically making them either move faster than they was ready to move or completely break the relationship off. And that makes me sad, and that makes me pissed off at Big Fish. Okay, that makes me mad at y'all. Why would y'all put those types of constraints on somebody's relationship, especially when we give y'all the credit for being one of the realest shows out there right now? And now y'all coming to us telling us that y'all breaking up relationships so y'all could create some fucking storyline like they ain't already litty as fuck over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, people already don't like Duchess, so it was always gonna be drama. I don't understand why they had to pick and choose how their relationship was going at this point. She also said that C's is a habitual cheater. He is always disrespectful. He is always talking and cursing women out, talking to women bad, and all of this type of stuff. And he does do that. I know he does that because I've seen him do it. And there are times when I'm like, see, you acting like a bitch. Okay? And I'm saying that because any man that will get out of pocket and talk to a woman the way I've heard C's talk to women, especially like his mom and shit, you acting like a bitch. You acting like a female. I'm gonna need for you to get it together and act like a real man and not speak to women like that. I'm gonna need for you to pull it together, okay? See, my definition of real man shit is different. As we go on, I'll clarify more things from that interview. But I want to mention that Teddy's little brother is in jail and has been in jail on Rikers Island for the past 4 years when he was picked up because if you hang in a group of 4 or more, you're obviously in a gang. It was gang-related murder charges that they're trying to pin on his little brother, and his little brother's just been in jail. And I'm like, that is so fucked up. That this whole right to due process and speedy trial is some bullshit when you have somebody that doesn't have any real evidence against them on anything sitting in jail for 4 years because y'all want to keep pushing back the trial date. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. And if that's anything that the people in Senate and Congress need to be worrying about, it's things like that. Those types of injustices that I feel like no matter who you are, you should not be okay with. Okay, because you put these kids in there when they haven't really done anything wrong, and you create criminals, and then they come out on the street and they are criminals. Whereas if you would have left their asses alone, maybe they would have had a better shot. Lalo, disgusting, dirty, look like he stank, musty ass. Okay, I do not like Melody's old man. I did not like Melody's old man last season. I don't know why she thought it was a good decision to have a fake ceremony wedding with this nigga where they jumped into some water. Girl, bitch, please. Married people jump into water too. It's called a honeymoon, ho. Okay, it's called a honeymoon, ho. All right, I'm just saying, because he came at her so sideways. Apparently, she owes $30,000 to the IRS. He come in there. First of all, why are you opening people mail? Okay, because it was not assigned to you. So why are you opening people mail? That's illegal right there. Then he come in there. What are you gonna do about this? What are you gonna do about this? Okay, because this is not just your life. This is our life and our kids' life, and our stuff is tied together. And just going off. What are you gonna do about this? And talking to her stupid like he always does. And it's like, you could barely speak English. So for you to always have such condescension in your voice makes me want to put your dreads in a fucking grinder and just watch if the dreads go down and the head gets closer, and then you'll get really scared and start screaming like a little bitch that you are. I'm sorry I get upset. I don't like him. I don't like him. I do not like the way he was talking to her. And she's just so calm and cool, collected. Just, why don't you just get the fuck out of here, okay? Why don't you just go home? And I'm like, really? That's all? I don't, what the fuck? I was like, who are you talking to, bro? I'm sorry, y'all. I don't like when people talk to me crazy. I have like issues with that. So Skye meets with her mom, and we finally get to see her mom on camera. Y'all know there was a scene last season where she was in the car 2 different times with 2 different types of weave and 2 different types of nails, but had on the same outfit out there looking for her mama. Okay, now her mama is bipolar, and she sat down with her mama and basically interviewed her mama so that we can get the logistics on what actually happened when her children were taken from her. Okay, so what they said to us was Skye was in jail. Her mom was self-medicating and doing drugs because she wasn't dealing with her bipolar disorder correctly. And she was in the shelter with Skye's 2 boys. And a family really loved the boys and wanted to take them. And so she signed them over to that family while Skye was in jail because she couldn't do it. Okay? Now, I have a couple of questions. Okay? I have a couple of questions. Why isn't one of the boys with that same family? If that's the case, I'm trying to understand that. And Skye, why did you still lie and say you had twin boys? Why did you lie and say that you gave them up for adoption? It's just you're sitting here telling us the truth about something, but there are still unanswered questions. Okay, and she was right. Skye brought up the fact, and I forgot about that baby daddy for the 19-year-old who was doing that interview with him at Duchess shop came on the show to apologize to Skye for leaving her out there, because that was the reason why her kids got taken from her, because he left and she couldn't do any of that on her own. Fine, I understand that, but I just feel like I can't all the way trust this story yet, because you were still lying about shit and it was unnecessary lies. Why did it fucking matter if your sons was twins? Why did it matter if they was living lavish and traveling all over the world when one of them said, and that's another thing Duchess corrected us about when she talked to that boy, she said that he doesn't even have a passport, never been anywhere. So where's all this traveling all over the world shit coming from that she told us about? You know what I'm saying? Just stupid shit to lie about when you already done told us that your life has been hard. Why would you paint something, pretty when it's not? You know what I'm saying? Your life is not pretty. That just don't make any sense to me regarding Skye and the lies. Duchess also said that all she did was have that interview at her shop. She didn't go looking for him. They came to her shop. Okay, now I feel like, yeah, that probably still is faulty for you to have that interview at your shop, but at the end of the day, the way Skye talk about Duchess and has always talked about Duchess, I don't see why anybody would be mad at Duchess for that. Like, so fucking what? They don't like each other. They not cool. They talk shit about each other. Skye cursed Duchess' mama out on the internet because she thought Duchess mama was talking about her brother, C's, and she was not talking about C's. Duchess' mom found out that Duchess' dad had a child out of wedlock and she didn't know about it. So she was going through her own shit, posting about men being cheaters. And then Skye gets on, Snapchat or Instagram or whatever, and is screaming and hollering, cursing Duchess mama out. At this point, bitch, I could give a fuck about you and your feelings. And if they wanted to have my shop as a way to facilitate this interview, then bitch, oh well. Especially after you curse my mama out like a dog. Bitch, let me tell you, let somebody curse my mama out on social media and have people coming at my mama sideways. I don't give a fuck. I'm telling y'all right now. Like, I don't like when people don't speak back to my mom when she says hello. Let alone somebody come at my mama sideways over some bullshit when she going through her own personal tragedy in her life. Are you serious? I'm sorry. I'm on Duchess' side. I can give a fuck about Skye's feelings when it comes to, oh, she shouldn't have did the interview at her shop. Fuck out of here. So Teddy decides to take C's to the doctor because he wants to make sure that he doesn't have an STD after all this fucking he been doing. And I'm just like, what? Why does another grown man have to take you to go get STD tested when you out here living lavish with these hoes? Okay? These hoes. All right? And then he didn't know that you could get STDs from fellatio. What? You a 40-something-year-old man and you don't know that you can get herpes and gonorrhea and all of that shit from head because it's really about saliva and skin-to-skin contact. And when you have breakouts, and sometimes when you don't have breakouts, if the inside of they shit touched your shit, then now you got whatever the shit they had. Come on now, C's. You ignorant as fuck for not knowing that. You ignorant as fuck for not knowing that. What kind of world do we live in? One with AIDS. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I can slap the fuck out people when they act like they have no idea about STDs. Like it's okay for you to not be educated about what can happen to your dick. So Melody brought in this new artist named Alex. And he instinctually thought it was a good idea in a room full of women to tell them to call him the Vagina Slayer. When I tell you, they bust out laughing at his stupid ass, okay, to the point where it looked like he might have felt stupid for a second. Stupid ass nigga, okay? The Vagina Slayer. Are you serious right now? And all of that made Melody feel some type of way. She was like, okay, you want to be serious with this shit? You can get the fuck out of here, okay? You do not need to work here if you think calling yourself the Vagina Slayer is a good idea. And C's is like, hold up, man. I like his swag. And I'm like, of course you do. Of course you want an employee that could possibly be getting you sued for sexual harassment, especially in this day and age. The Vagina Slayer nigga, really? Then his homegirl with her wig a little bit too far down on her forehead talking about, yeah, I'm here to see the Vagina Slayer. And they like, bitch, did you really just call him that? Yeah, that's his name. That is not his name. That is not his name. His name is Alexander. We've already covered that. His name is Alex. His name is not the Vagina Slayer. And the fact that you coming in here calling him that, and then when you sit down to get the tattoo, the nigga machine not working, should let you know how stupid you sounded for going along with that from jump. Okay? His name is Alex. As a woman, I should slap the shit out you for consenting to calling him the Vagina Slayer. Had he slayed your vagina, bitch, then there's no reason for you to call him that. And even if he did, why would you want everybody to know about it? So when his machines didn't work, C's was like, come on, bro, you fucking up. Him and Melody was like, you fucking up. Melody wants him to go, okay? But C's, listens to him give his sad stop. Remember all them white people that wouldn't give you a chance? Well, you the black brother to give me a chance. Play the race card. Pull the black card. Like C said, black card is only for dire emergencies. You don't just pull a black card because you out here fucking up, more interested in what somebody calling you than worrying about whether your machines and your equipment working. Little dumbass. Man, look, whatever. You can give them another chance if you want to. But when shit go down, don't say I ain't warn you that niggas ain't right. So they go to court. Teddy and his mom and C's and everybody go to court because the trial date for his little brother is supposed to start. They go in and come right back out because, once again, another 30 days, the trial has been delayed. I can't express to y'all how much that type of thing bothers me. Like, really, really bothers me. But anyway, they decide we need to just get in a better, state of mind. We're going to have another party at 113th. It's the episode fucking party because we got to have a party every episode to celebrate the renovations at 113th, right? Everybody's there. We having a good time. We getting fucked up. And we all know that Donna has been going through this shit with her ex-husband, Max, because he's about to get out of jail and he's been threatening her. At some point, she called Max's sister, Maxie, to find out if he was really getting out of jail. They used to be cool, but they couldn't have a conversation like civilized human beings because Maxie is mad that Donna has ran her brother's name through the dirt, through the mud, through the gutter. And I just want to be like, bitch, he came on the show with no teeth. He was already in the mud. He already looked dirty. The only reason we was giving him a little bit like, oh, all right, is because he seemed to be nice to her on camera. But then after he went to jail and the conversations that he had and how he had his baby mama fighting her every other episode that season, no. Your brother's a fuck nigga and you need to go sit your ass down about it. But oh no, she had to plop her big titty fluffy fucking ass at the shop with her least attractive cousin who probably had them hands, but bitch, y'all wasn't ready for Donna. Donna tried to have a conversation with you and was like, what you doing here, bruh? Bruh, you talking mad shit about my brother. Okay, so you trying to say your brother never put his hands on me, Maxie? Nah, bitch, you lying. You lying. You had to think about it. You lying, okay? Donna was like, look, bruh, I don't even fucking care. All I know is tell your brother leave me alone, okay? I'm not trying to do all of this with you, right? The little homegirl in the back, chihuahua, barking and shit, getting nudged and all of this type of stuff. I was like, man, what the fuck is going on? It just seemed like some energy just happened all of a sudden. And Donna maced the bitches and then everybody jumped them hoes. And when they was done, oh Lord, the little homegirl got put in the corner quick. But see that the Maxie, the sister who came here about that bullshit. Let me tell y'all something. When I was watching the previews, I was like, I hope Donna does that hoe. Okay? But Donna took a page out of Duchess' book and maced them hoes and then fought them. And that big bitch got her ass whooped. Okay, her weave was off. She came in there with a slick weave. That weave was no longer slick. Okay, that weave was like back in the day when they used to use braid hair as weave hair, bitch. That shit was like real fucking thick. That shit, it didn't have no flow to it whatsoever. All right, she got stuck, and I saw buku chicks fight, and I even saw Young Bay get in the mix. So, I don't know why them two girls thought it would be a good idea to come down there like they was about to do something like, really, bitch, over your brother who used to beat her, who she ain't even worrying about, who she don't want to be with, who's stalking her, talking about he gonna whoop her ass, and you already know your brother a fuck nigga, but you gonna come down here on his behalf, bitch. You deserve to get your ass whooped. You deserve to get your ass whooped. And I ain't even gonna feel no type of way about the fact that you got maced, bitch. Oh well. You'll learn, won't you? So Skye meet with her homegirl Alice, and y'all know the cute one with the freckles, right? Because she wants to call her son's adoptive mother and see if, now can be the right time to talk to them and, meet them and get to know them. So it's all nerve-wracking, and she called, and, the lady answers the phone, and she sounds very happy and pleased to hear from Skye. She was more than happy for Skye to come down to Texas to meet the boys, or the one boy. I don't know what the situation is yet. It's looking like they're going to explain it, but like I said, my heart is open for you, bitch. It's open for you, but the fact that you lied about so many stupid things just still have me looking at all of this like side-eye. All right. But that's, I'm still hopeful, and I can't wait to see the interaction between her and her sons to find out how we got to this place on both junctions. Okay, now y'all don't forget to check down in my description box for all of my information, my Patreon account. If you felt like I deserve a little bit of your change every month, $1 or $2, it ain't nothing like that, Instagram, email, all of that. I love y'all. Please don't forget to come back and Care Bear, share, shake them tits, yeah. And Merry Christmas.